Hi, my name is Sergio from Laredo, Texas, and my AXF question is, how can I properly form my pecs? I've been following your workouts and I do get results on both muscles. I do feel the growth. I feel more like my right pec has better shape, and I want to see how I can balance them out and have this one start forming properly. So any tips you can give me would really help.
What's up, Sergio? Thank you for your question. That is a great question. It's actually very common. Matter of fact, yours truly doesn't have balanced pecs. You see, if you look here at mine, you see that basically this pec here, my left pec, kind of takes a sharp turn and heads out this way, whereas this one kind of comes all the way down to the top here of my abs, and it comes over and it makes its turn. So what causes it, and what can you do to fix that if that's your issue? Nothing. You see, it's all about how your muscles attach. And here, as they attach to the sternum, for whatever reason, this area is just not attaching all the way medially as much as my pec on my right. The fibers come all the way here and attach right onto the sternum, whereas here they just don't make it all the way across. They attach sort of to the very outer portion. Remember, your sternum's going to kind of splay out here at the bottom. So they're attaching more to the outer portion of the sternum. They obviously still have to connect to bone in order to be anchored, but they're attaching way further out on my sternum than, let's say, these are, where they're coming all the way onto the top, right down the midline. So if that's not your problem, though, if there's something, let's say you just have one pec is much smaller than the other, that problem can be addressed in two different ways. Number one, you want to do a little bit of unilateral work, because especially if you're doing a barbell bench press, the first thing you want to do is swap in some dumbbells, because when you bring the dumbbells into play, it forces you to be a little bit more in command of each side individually, right? You want to try to move them together, so it's going to cause you to not be able to rely on one stronger side than the other. The second thing you could do, actually part of that, so that's 1A, 1B, would be once you have those dumbbells in your hands, try to put down the one on your strongest side and do the one on your weaker side by itself. And I know it sounds crazy, it might actually increase the length of your workout, but it's going to allow you to really squeeze and try to gain more muscle control over that muscle. Likely, if it's a lot smaller than the other, I bet you're probably lacking a good ability to contract that muscle. And they are independent of each other. You can have one that's more neurologically turned on and something more in control of what you do than the other. So especially if you're right-handed versus left-handed. So what you'll try to do is, again, squeeze and let the other hand be your guide. It should be doing something. It shouldn't just be hanging out here. So touch right on the fibers of the chest here, and as you contract, try to make them contract hard under your fingers. Try to make the muscle do the work. Okay, that's number one. The second thing that you can do is to just add a little bit of additional volume to that side. So on another day when you're doing a pushing movement or a pushing muscle group, right, you can come in with some additional one-arm chest work on that day to increase your overall volume for sort of a work cycle. So if you're training your body over a course of a week or 5 days or 8 days, whatever your training cycle is, you want to get a little additional volume per cycle in, and you could do that by incorporating a few added sets of that same side. And again, work your way up as you can and wait. You'll see that just with that additional mind muscle control, if you're not dealing with an issue like I am, that you're going to start to see those pecs balance out. Sergio, I hope this helped you, and I hope anybody else out there that's dealing with, especially a pec imbalance, that this will clarify at least which direction you're going. Is it one that you really can't fix too much, or is it something you do have an opportunity to? Guys, this is the Ask Jeff question. Remember, you can get your question answered here on our Ask Jeff videos once a week if you send your question to mediarelations@ATHLEAN-X.com. Remember, video question, guys, send it over to me, and I'll try my best here to answer it right here on this channel. I'll see you guys back here soon. We got more videos here coming for you 4 times a week, so I got some work to do. I'll see you back here soon.